We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender, and it's all about the young police from Jamaica. Seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself, Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Blessed love, Rastafari.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yeah, so in the black sphere and all over, and people, they're trying to impose their set of beliefs on who's right and who's wrong, and they're trying to tell us that what happened in the past, let it stay in the past, and that should not follow a person. Hey, look here, whatever a man sow, that's what he's gonna reap. So it doesn't matter how they try to sanitize ISAT Buchanan's past. ISAT Buchanan is a twice convicted court dealer until he die. No expungement can't change the facts that this man is a twice convicted court dealer. And anyone who tells black people or our youth that ISAT Buchanan is a role model, that person, yeah man, should be taken to the square and dealt with publicly. Because ISAT Buchanan is the epitome of a destructive black man. And if you don't believe me, just watch this video. This is what cocaine have done to black people, especially black people. This is how it destroyed the black family. So when a Rasta man telling you that a man who sell coke to destroy black people and talking about that is in the past, it's not in the past of this woman. It's today. Yeah, it's today, it's current. It happened when she started taking it and she have lost everything. So don't let any fake, dreadful, rear admiral supporter, fraud, charlatan, liar, Muta Baruch and the others try to fool you. What do you mean? Muta Baruch is a charlatan, a fraud. The reason why we tell you that, you have to remember, the Coral Gardens incident. Up to now, he and Andrea Williams haven't told what's her name? Kabo Mahatharat. You understand? They haven't told you guys, told the audience that two policemen were murdered by these people, and two of the killers were sentenced to death and were hung at Spanish Town. They even appealed to the Privy Council, the white people them. And these men were sentenced to death. Everything happened within 4 years, man. So they choose what they want to choose to brainwash you and fool you with lies for you to hate the police. And that's what they have done. There was no attempt by the government to go out there and just kill Rasta. I had an uncle who was a Rasta man and he died this year. Older than Muta Baruch. Yes, my father's eldest brother. From a white woman who was his mother, my grandmother. So everything that Muta Baruch, yes, Rasta's been through some things, but not what he has said. And Muta Baruch don't tell you that when he was in Montego Bay, that he was trying to thief people and down there. He don't tell you that he's a thief, try to thief people and encroach. That's why he's a PMP criminal organization supporter. That's how they are. They believe to take other people, take what is not theirs. So we're gonna remind you of what cocaine have done to our sisters and brothers, whether them black, white, yellow or green. No one is supposed to put anyone who have sold these drugs to others. You have some dummy trying to make excuse talking about how alcohol kill people. That's illegal drugs. Yes, it's legal.
We no afraid.
Yes, and how
We
many
no see
people
no
it kill?
one where we
That is
afraid.
totally, we're not making any excuse. Alcohol is legal by law. Cocaine is illegal. And people who drink, you can't stop drinking. People who get addicted to coke, hard for them to get off it. Because it goes at part of your brain where it's like a sponge. It's just hard to get out. So I want you to watch this video. You watch, you listen, and you decide. So we tell you, say, once a convicted coke dealer, twice a convicted coke dealer will always be a twice convicted coke dealer. Them could have sanitized it a little more. Him could have lied. Him could have lied till him dead. ISAT BUCHANAN is going to dead as a convicted, twice convicted coke dealer. You understand? No PMP criminal organization can change that. No GLP, LGBTQ plus government can change that either. He's a convicted coke dealer, just like BUCHANAN. The only person that you're looking at right here is not a convicted criminal, is Vybz Kartel. And all because, guess what? We have a corrupt judicial system. Muta Baruka, the epitome of a sellout, a traitor, treacherous black man, liar. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. This man I love him black people. Wicked Rasta. Yeah man, so he's working for the oppressor, working against black people, telling you, desensitizing black people to accept coke dealers as good drug dealers. Yes, not even say a weed, you know. Coke. Rasta bonfire upon coke. That's why we tell you, long year Harry. You understand? As one time Motor say, yeah, Motor about a fraud. Yeah man, a fraud in a frack.
Come meet me at the shop right down there, so right now. Since you want something to eat. Come, down at the shop. I'll buy something for you to eat. Now again, no money for buying no coke. Can you still take coke in and me know?
No, I'm not take it all a while.
When last you take it? When last you take it?
I take it yesterday.
Ah, so if you get the money yesterday, you don't take it by the coke. No, talk to me.
No. Probably Uncle Avis, I'm not telling a lie.
Probably. I love it for your honesty, babes.
Uncle Avis, can't buy me a tin of milk.
I am going. I'm going to buy some of that shop.
No,
Come.
say they can't buy me a tin of milk.
Come out on the road.
Yes, Muta Baruka, we know saying on the art. How you feel about that young girl? How you feel about her? That is what the drugs that ISAT BUCHANAN was traveling with to sell, to give people like her in America, and he was caught twice. It's the same drugs that BUCHANAN that he put on a pedestal was buying to sell here in America. How you feel? You're not a Rasta. You're a dread. You are dread. You're fake. You're fraud. Sell out. A wicked epitome of an evil man. And those who worship it like you have some deity, are dummy them. Yeah, we listen to you, you know, cause you learn evil from the wise and the fool. Yes, cause in the fool, although the fool is in a indulgent foolishness, the fool have sense though. Yeah, some things the fool said make sense. So I'd like to know how you feel about that. Cause you're pretending like selling coke. Yeah, selling coke is a victimless crime. That's how you behave. Yeah, that's how you behave. As if, you know, this young girl, she's not a victim of what happened. And for you, if you defend a man who's a twice, both of them, you defend BUCHANAN, say, oh, and you don't care how him get him visa. You don't care him get back him visa. In which, I know that you know people who get deported from America for immigration purpose, and them have children here and them can't come back. How is this Rasta man with bonfire from Babylon and withdraw him catalog? Boom, bye, greatest song with him do. And then you support a man like that. You see, you're Satan. You destroy your own people. We see you even sincere where you, Muta Baruka, look like, yeah, understand what I'm saying? You see man, ISAT BUCHANAN say you look like a MUNKEY. And how we say it, ISAT BUCHANAN say it. We remember in time ISAT BUCHANAN this year, yeah, what became a PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Politician now. You know no problem with that this day. You forget when ISAT BUCHANAN this year. But we're going to remind the people that we make them hear it. And you defend him now. You defend a coke dealer. Rasta used to stand for decency, ethics, morality. and humanity, and you stand for the destruction of our people. You don't have no heart. Lie. You lie like a million liars spitting in your mouth. Yeah, man. The global drug trade is responsible for the death and suffering of countless people. Cocaine in particular has been long linked to violent crime, family breakdown, and the erosion of communities' trust. ISAT, Buchanan and Buchanan, who profit from its destruction, are not just about committing a financial crime. They are participating in a chain of events that devastate entire societies. Buchanan's and Buchabantan's involvement in this illegal trade was not a one-off mistake. ISAT Buchanan, his two convictions point to a deliberate pattern of behavior, and that pattern speaks louder than any legal paperwork ever could. Moreover, expungement cannot erase the personal accountability that individuals must face for their actions. When someone is convicted of a crime, it is not just the legal system that acknowledges their wrongdoing. Society as a whole recognizes the breach of trust, the harm caused, and the consequences of those actions. Even if Buchanan's records were sealed, the impact of his criminal actions remains. On the individuals he harmed and families affected by drug addiction, and on the communities fractured by illegal drug trade. To argue that Buchanan's record can somehow be erased by expungement is to misunderstand the purpose of justice. Justice is not about merely punishment, but also about acknowledgement and atonement. ISAT Buchanan convictions serve as a reminder of the choices he made and the consequences that followed. They stand as facts, truth, regardless of any legal technicalities that may have attempted to obscure them. ISAT Buchanan's legacy as a convicted cocaine dealer remains despite any effort to expunge his record. No amount of legal actions can change the reality of his past or the damage his involvement in the drug trade has caused. The facts are clear. ISAT Buchanan was twice convicted, and no expungement can undo the truth of those convictions. The public must remember these facts when assessing his legacy and the broader implication of such criminal behavior. There are those who seek to manipulate the public, like you, Mota Baroka, a fraud, a charlatan and a liar, preying on the ignorance and laziness that has been ingrained through a cycle of social and domestic neglect. These individuals hope to fool the populace like you into believing that an expungement erased the true nature of someone's past. No matter how you and the PMP criminal organization try to downplay it, ISAT Buchanan is still a convicted court dealer, he and Buchanan. Both men who wear a long hair, the man are Rasta, them are dread like you. You are dread the dreadful things. Rasta not support cocaine dealing or court dealers. None. That goes to show you saying on the morals. That means you bend forward and make Rex, as well Damian Crawford says. So Rex Neglerford, yeah man, you was Rex Neglerford's girlfriend. Up there dance with him. And you say you don't know where people get that from. I don't know. And them say it. And you repeat it. So if you never true, why you repeat it then? So let's be absolutely clear. Expungement is a legal process that allows for certain criminal records to be sealed or removed from public view. But it does not rewrite history. So you can't rewrite history. Mota Baroka, you can't rewrite history. Yeah. But we can tell you this. It cannot change what has already happened, no matter how much some may want to sugarcoat or refrain the truth. The fact remains the facts. And we know that long time say you're a criminal organization supporter. Yeah man, you support criminality. I listen to you for years, you know. Even when I'm in the military, yeah man, when me a police, me used to listen to you. You have some good things where you say, and you have some things that me know say, you're anti-police, you love criminals, yeah man, gunmen, murderers, killers. I know that for a fact. I remember on your program that every new year, your first program, what you used to do, you used to reel out the name of the gunmen them, the killers them and the murderers that the police them kill. But you never read out the names of the victims. Not until your wife Jackie come close to losing her life downtown, Kingston, or a parking lot over a fake chain. Yeah, costume chain. And you come on the radio, Vix. And when you start talking, you lick out. You know what I say? You bitch, you. Yeah. Because you start to feel what it feels like to be violated. Not you, but your wife. Because you the thing say your wife. You man, she have a tag in her authority, a Mouta Baruka wife. Criminal no trouble her. Because Mouta Baruka look out for criminals. And them bonfire upon police or police kill the youth them. The youth them call them I show them poor. Poverty that make people commit crime. I get to me born and grow at Jonestown. You can't tell me nothing. Nobody in my family ever try to thief people and you got St. Jim to try and them have to run away. That's how you not back at you understand. Yeah, people I know you say that. Rasta say it too. Rasta will hold on you. So you try to thief people and St. James. And a feel and go live on people and because you're a socialist. Never hear you defend the people them. You not even tell the people them this year who win the election. Pretend like say a baby chump on the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. You not speak truth. You not defend this. Because the man insult all black people. I tell them about black ancestors come to Jamaica upon a slave ship. Then you have this mad lunatic Stockholm syndrome woman, Queen of Africa, defend it. That's sound stay. You're not an organic robot. You don't believe in the truth. You're not liars. I'm born and grow amongst people like you. You know, Jonestown and concrete jungle. I'm glad to make you think and read. And I can decipher things. And I can differentiate between wrong and right. That's why we left from my age group. And one died from natural cause and a skeleton. Everyone else that did from gunshot. So something must wrong in with the culture. When you tell youths, for them lick for them have sense. So if you hate every labor right for them and every police is dead. So we go police way. Labor right no Jamaicans. We don't have sense. So those are those who seek to manipulate the public. Yeah man, so you prey upon it. Because you know so the PMP criminal organization with them lazy. Yeah man, and you hope to fool them into believing that expungement erase the true nature of someone's past. But that can't. The facts remain are facts. The reality is that some people are simply not inclined to dig deeper into issues, whether because of illiteracy or lack of interest or years of being conditioned to take things at face value. Majority of people, which part I am from, Jonestown, everything them say I was told, them not read, lazy. Them lazy and dumb, like a stone. Majority of them, when I say some, majority of them, because them still kill one another. Right now, you have a guy, and them a clean, convicted criminal and send them to America. This leaves them vulnerable to misinformation. Those who are not well versed in manipulating public opinion understand this all too well. They know that by feeding the masses half-truths and sanitized version of reality, they can obscure the truth behind legal terms like expungement and seal records. But let me break it down clearly. Expungement does not absolve someone or their past actions. It's a legal mechanism that shields certain aspects of a person's criminal history from history and public scrutiny. But it does not change the fact that the crime occurred. And they're a convicted criminal still in a change. So for those who may be unclear on this concept, imagine it this way. If someone is convicted twice of dealing cocaine, that remain a part of their life story. You can't change that. That's how them life. No expungement, no government, no political party. Nobody can tell you that. Not sure them try to sanitize it, it's there. And the public will be reminded that you're a convicted court dealer. ISAT BUCHANAN is going to be remembered as a twice convicted court till him dead. Buju Banton the same. None of them no righteous. Court dealer. Court destroy people life. And it's just a matter of time before people start wake up. That's why we are trying to wake them up. We want them to see truth. We don't know a lie. We're not there in a political. We are trying to save people's life. You are trying to destroy people's life for political mileage. We know that. We are trying to save the people. We are trying to save life. That was over here, sir, Jamaica Young Police Channel. Yes. That's why we don't want a criminal over here. But them still love over here because they know we are talking true. We don't lie to people, not even the police. We believe in every criminal to live in a fear of losing their lives. No matter how we love somebody, we are going to tell them the truth. I just read that. That's why we have all people in our family. We don't like we. Them not like we because them say we chat too much. And we're proud of it because when we are chatting truth, we don't tell lie on people. Yeah, we don't do that. So for those who are unclear of this conflict, imagine this way. I will tell you again, no matter what them tell you, from somebody is convicted for a crime, them still a convicted criminal. Expungement does not undo the harm caused by their criminal behavior. You see what cocaine do to the young girl? You see her? It does not erase the impact that cocaine distribution has had on families, communities and individuals suffering from addiction. Yeah, the goldfish them gone a long time. Because you know, so the 15-second span. So, someone type say, oh boy, try for, do your thing them to 15 seconds or, yeah, no. We are really. But me know say I must be error, I mean 15 minutes. But because them are goldfish and them thing, yeah, like a soundbite. We don't know over here selling a soundbite or no optics. We tell you real mama papa truth. We want you to think. We want you to come out of that lazy mindset. We want you to come out of a lazy mindset and start think. The damage caused by a criminal act is not something that can be erased with a stroke of a pen. So no matter why the guy Delroy, Chuck, or yes Chang, and the others in the PMP, LGBTQ plus criminal organization, all of them are planned. That can't change it. ISAT, BUCHANAN and BUCHANAN are still convicted court dealers. We could have ball blood. We don't stop here. And so we are laborers. Yes, of course. Yeah, we are laborers. Because we don't beggy and licky thing. I don't believe in it. Nobody say come encroach from people and for thief people and like how Mutabaro kind of do a St. James and them run him away. I saw them say allegedly, you understand, a Rasta man call we and tell we that. So yo, a long time the boy Mutabaro a fraud. Rasta call we today and tell we that. So boy, we love where you burn a fire upon him in a young police. Because I lie to we for years all about Coral Gardens. We not even know say all police dead. I want wicked boy. The black boy there. I have to tell him, said, no, you can't you understand what I'm saying. But hey, look, a whole heap of Rasta no say man a fraud long time. I never say I go on like a him hold the harder for Rasta. When the man a Rasta, I'm a dread. I would just make him know that. No matter how them whitewash it, ISAT BUCHANAN will always be a twice convicted court dealer. So there are those who wish to hide behind the term expungement to whitewash the past, hoping the public will overlook the serious consequences of crimes like drug dealing. This is especially dangerous when society is already grappling with widespread misinformation and lack of critical thinking. But we must not be fooled by the static. The truth must prevail, even it's uncomfortable, and even it's contradict the narrative that some wish to promote. Expungement may remove the public visibility of a criminal record, but it cannot erase historical reality of crime. The fact remains someone convicted of dealing in cocaine twice as a legacy tied to that criminal behavior. Him should not even in a court or be an officer in a court. The both political party feel the Jamaican people and them are destroy the younger generation. Then they have this dread, this dreadful man, this liar, this fraud. Mutabaro tell the youth them say, ISAT BUCHANAN is a role model. What kind of dread you be? How you sleep, Rasta? How you sleep at night? You're so wicked. ISAT BUCHANAN the epitome of evil. This way I quote the two girl. What? That could be your daughter, you know. What's her name? Aisha. Yeah. If your grandson or any of your grandkids or kids get hooked to coke or start take coke. A your sins cause that. Yeah man, your sins. You know not loving her, you don't love yourself and money. White supremacy. Yeah man. You're not even questioning big belly white guy, background. Never hear. You're not even correct the people, tell the people them say a lie I tell you no. No white people not come to Jamaica as slave, Where's that Muta Baroka where you used to speak truth? So because you're a PMP LGBTQ plus criminal activist from PMP IRA FM. That's how I'm listening, Yeah man. Experiment, you speak if you speak the truth. That's why we tell people say nationwide no carry no balls to nobody. Nobody. So when I call nationwide JPFM a lie that because them talk the truth and we listen to them. I hung the station of Jamaica we have any credibility. Hung the media house. The rest of them are fraud and criminals. Wicked people that destroy black people. I encourage them in a life of crime because it profit the fuse. Expungement may not allow them to move forward legally, but it does not absolve them morally and socially from their actions. History cannot be rewritten. You can't rewrite history because a record has been sealed. The past remains, no matter how much others may try to obscure it. You can't change that. ISAT BUCHANAN is a convicted court dealer. Twice he was convicted. BUCHANAN is a convicted court dealer. It's crucial for society to understand this and not fall victim to manipulation by those who exploit ignorance. And everybody dumb out about Roka, as the people them from my community. Majority of them in Arnett Garden, Concrete Jungle and Johnson, dumb, them lazy, them not like read. Them say education a white man thing, them rather figure prison and jail. Yeah man was share jail with 20 and 30 men. All of them and have on a shirt. And Rear Admiral inside there, see them and admire man. Them shit, eat, piss and do everything same place. And that you encourage you them for do. But ISAT BUCHANAN a role model. And but people want them son to become lawyer. Like ISAT BUCHANAN. If you go to prison and shit, piss and heat like you're a hog, pig. And you tell youth to go do that. You're a wicked black man. Dread. You're a dread man. It's crucial for our society to understand that not all victims to manipulation by those who exploit ignorance. To truly grasp the weight of someone criminal's past, we must educate ourselves. Question what we are told and avoid being misled by those who assume we are too lazy and unmotivated to seek truth. That's why we tell people over yourself, say, we're not getting no optics, no sound bites. Yeah, we are telling you, Rika, we are trying, we want the people them to start think. Me tell the youth them, in my community where me born, me not born on a Jubilee. Me born on Oxford Street. Me not telling you your number. You have my birth certificate, Oxford Street me born. Of all of my mother children, me only want to born a yard. So I'm just tell you the real mama papa truth. So when I tell the youth them, say boy, ISAT BUCHANAN a role model. Buju Banton, I tell him if you go sell coke and go to prison and go in a jail where you shit, piss, and eat in a same place like you're a hog. And go hog want to live so. You don't want to live so. Me never go to jail in my life. Never. Because I always walk the straight and narrow road. When me a police, you want a time, same people tell a lie upon me. But the truth prevail. Because me have people who used to work with people who are leaders and stand for the truth. Yes, a man named Granville John Gaz and Dudley Bryan. Ivan O. Thompson, Noel Virgo with the Dangan. Yeah, Bully Johnson, yeah man, they are more PMP than Michael Manley, but the man they stand for truth. And you understand? And others. Sean Paul, the DJ, Theme Uncle. So for those who think that we are all fools in a world where information is increasingly accessible, ignorance is often a choice, one that we can no longer afford to make. For those who attempt to fool the public by exploiting laziness or ignorance, remember this, the facts facts do not change. So you gotta chat till next year with a big mouth, Baroka, with your lies. ISAT Buchanan will always be a convicted court dealer, twice, and him should not be a liar. But because both political parties in Jamaica corrupt and has been failing the people, it's time for us to take back the country. Every single Jamaican who convicted of serious crimes, they're supposed to have a clean police record. And with people with assault will be no wounding. Nobody will come, you understand? It's two Chinamen in the Jamaica Labour Party are the problem. Delroy Chuck and Orius Chang. Them sympathetic to criminal. Orius Chang need for go. Him and Delroy Chuck kick them out. But guess what? If the Prime Minister was a sympathetic to criminal too, ISAT Buchanan could not become a liar. But rehabilitate, you can't rehabilitate criminal. A man twice. The man, up to now, the man say, frame him. The man is not even the man wish criminal, honest. The man say a police plant the drugs plan in Jamaica and the federal government plant drugs plan in America. All they never plant drugs for me. The amount of time I have password and I have to change because the amount of time I travel. Expungement is not a magic eraser that remove the realities of someone's past actions. It may shield the record from public view, but it cannot erase the history. The consequences are the truth. Those who seek to manipulate the narrative must be held accountable, and the public must remain vigilant, seeking the truth regardless of how deeply others try to bury it. So when people like the liar Baroka is attempt to sell the narrative of rehabilitation and reform for someone like ISAT Buchanan, a twice convicted cocaine dealer, what they are really offering is nothing but smoke and mirrors. It's a classic case of misdirection designed to deflect attention from the hard, indisputable facts of his criminal history. Even more damning is the fact that Buchanan himself, to this day, continue to proclaim his innocence in both cases, claiming that he was framed by both the Jamaican police and the US authority. A story that is not only implausible, but pure baloney. Lies from the pits of hell. Show me an honest criminal. Baroka. So, okay. So the British free you up now and you can travel to England. So you sell out now. Yeah. Ready for destroy black people and encourage the youth them to go sell coke. If you go to prison, eat and shit and piss and do everything same place like hog. Not even pig, hog. How want to live like that? So let's break it down. Rehabilitation and reform are valuable concepts in society. They are grounded in the idea that individuals can recognize the harm they have caused, take responsibility, and make positive changes in their lives. However, true rehabilitation begins with accountability. BUCHANAN and ISAT Buchanan, them still not accept accountability. They may accept, but them be wrong. Yeah, the one in the long ear are fake dread murderer, BUCHANAN thief. To this day, no apologize to the people them. I feel like him a deity. And then you have some fool. Yeah man, they must support him. They must say about road, freedom, march, and all kind of madness. Never support him. Never support him by America. I would say a whole heap of Rasta around him. So we wonder, wait, we are, and the Rasta them, I dread them. But the real Rasta them, low key, like Everton Blender. You have other Rasta, but high. So some people even ask when they, wait, no Rasta no left. Where the elders them? Them now have the mic. You forget what Everton Blender show off, you see Everton Blender. Yeah. Unless you want him to come on the program and talk and tell you what Rastafarianism is about. But we try to do that after I'm sure next month. For someone claim they have reformed, they must acknowledge their past wrongs and show genuine remorse. In Buchanan case is the exact opposite is happening. He continued to deny wrongdoing, insisting that he was unjustly framed by law enforcement both in Jamaica and the United States. This denial of responsibility is a sign of remorse. It's a sign of indication that Buchanan has learned nothing from his experiences and remain unwilling to confront the truth. Same thing with the court dealer book up Buju Banton. Oh, yeah. Why you can't sing, and you're not DJ. You hate the man, and you hate him for money. You hate Buju Banton for nothing. No more than time Buju Banton, the only woman in a upper Buju Banton grow. The only woman, him and Lana were, nobody will ever talk to the long, skinny, lanky brother. That them is the same scrawny. Still scrawny. No five woman them sleep with them and him them like. I the music that him sing. Same thing like with Vibes Cartel. Look, you understand. Then nobody no love them no love Mark Myrie. Mark because lanky and you understand what I'm saying. Him not Isaac Buchanan a real admiral. Him not like women. But we say a woman who are out there. Say Isaac Buchanan see himself as a woman in a fee mind. Cause him take it round there, him bend forward. I just saw it go, yeah. So that's why I love Vibes Cartel. Buchanan's public claim that he was framed by Jamaican cops and Uncle Sam are not just false, they are blatant attempt to rewrite history and escape the consequences of his actions. Let's not forget, this isn't a single conviction we are talking about. Isaac Buchanan was convicted twice for dealing cocaine, a dangerous and destructive drug that ravaged communities worldwide. To suggest that law enforcement on two separate occasions in two different countries went out of their way to frame an innocent man strains credibility to the breaking point. The sheer scale of such a conspiracy would be absurd, and yet Buchanan want people to believe that he was the victim of some grand international plot. Who is this rear admiral guy? Why would I want to frame him? Why? What I bring to the table? This narrative is just misleading. It's insulting to the intelligence of anyone willing to listen. But Muta Baruch, I'm not care. I'm a liar. For a man, I'm a liar, then I have to convince him, because I'm just buy the lies and sell it. That's the job of a liar. Furthermore, his claims undermine the very idea of reform. If someone is truly reformed, they would be able to look at their past with honesty, take ownership of their mistakes, and commit to living differently. Isaac Buchanan, however, has never owned up to his past. Instead, he continues to present himself as a victim, despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. I tell you, the man do a prison in America, Yes, and he wants the public to believe that he was unfairly targeted by law enforcement. But this is nothing more than a smokescreen to divert attention away from his culpability. How many of you travel from Jamaica to America? Any of you ever been framed by the police? What's even more troubling is that there are those who want to prop up Buchanan's story as an example of rehabilitation and reform. That's how Muta Baruch tried to do with them lied self. As Isaac Buchanan said, yeah man, him look like a Munkey. Yeah man. But how can someone claim to be rehabilitated when they still refuse to accept responsibility for their actions? It's clear that this is not about reform. It's about an orchestrated effort to paint a convicted drug dealer in a sympathetic light, hoping that the public would overlook the undeniable facts of his criminal past. To be clear, rehabilitation is possible for many individuals, and society should encourage those who have genuinely taken steps to atone for their mistakes. But when someone repeatedly denies responsibility while maintaining a narrative that flies in the face of facts, this is not rehabilitation, it's a deception designed to obscure the truth. In the case of Isaac Buchanan, the truth is simple. He was convicted for dealing cocaine twice, and those convictions stand to the testament of his action credibility and his character. He is a twice convicted court dealer. No amount of frame by the cops, rhetoric can change that. His refusal to accept his guilt and his insistence on promoting a false narrative only further illustrate that his so-called reform is nothing but a facade. Front, he's a fraud. Show me an honest criminal. It's critical that we see through these attempts to rewrite history and keep our focus on the reality of his past criminal behavior. So when others try to push the idea of Buchanan rehabilitation or reform, recognize it for what it truly is, a smokescreen, an illusion. It's not real. Buchanan's continued denial of his guilt, coupled with his conspiracy-laden claims about being framed, only serves to highlight that there has been no real change, no accountability, and certainly no genuine rehabilitation. The facts speak louder than words. Any manufactured narrative and the public deserve to see through the smokes and mirrors to the truth. ISAT Buchanan was and still is a twice convicted cocaine dealer, and no matter of denial, misdirection can erase that reality. So them could have ball blood. ISAT Buchanan will and always be a convicted coke dealer. Yes, so it doesn't matter how they try to spin it. ISAT Buchanan will always be a twice convicted court dealer. No poet, no government, no amount of spin or rhetoric can change the cool hard truth that ISAT Buchanan will go down in history as a twice convicted cocaine dealer. His legacy is forever tainted by his actions, and no attempt to gloss over and reinterpret his past will after the facts of who he was or what he did. This is not a matter of opinion or perception. It's a matter of record, history. The evidence is undeniable. The convictions irrefutable. Buchanan's legacy will forever be that a man who chose to profit from a destructive trade that has caused immense suffering to communities, particularly within the black race. To suggest that such a man could be a role model for youth is not just misguided, it's a betrayal of everything we should stand for as a society striving to uplift and empower future generations. Those who dare to paint ISAT Buchanan as an example for our young people to follow are in truth enemies of the black race. Yeah, Mota Baroka is an enemy of black people. Michael Jackson, enemy of black people. Dr. Carolyn Gomes, enemy of black people. The PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, enemy of black people. They are enemies of progress, enemies of hope, and enemies of any chance at better life for our youth. These individuals, by glorifying a man who contributing to the cycle of addiction and crime, are actively working against the very future they claim to support. Let's be clear about what cocaine dealing represents. It's not just a crime, it's a deliberate act of destruction. Cocaine has ravaged communities, torn apart families, and destroyed countless lives, particularly in marginalized and underprivileged neighborhoods. For someone like ISAT Buchanan to engage in this trade, not once but twice, reveal a blatant disregard for the well-being of his own people. He made a choice to exploit vulnerability for profit, to participate in a system that feeds on misery and pain. His actions were not those of a role model. They were the actions of someone who prioritized personal gain over the collective good. What made this even worse, or more insidious, is the attempt by some to dress up ISAT Buchanan's past as a story of resilience or misunderstood genius. No, this is just a lie perpetrated by a fake, fraud, dreadful man named Mota Baroka. But the truth is, anyone who defends him as a future to be admired is intentionally ignoring the immense damage caused by drug trafficking of cocaine in black communities. They are selling a lie that glorifies crime as a part to success, poisoning the mind of our youth with the illusion that there are no consequences for actions that destroy lives. Mutabaruka, for you to celebrate ISAT BUCHANAN as a role model is to spit in the face of every black mother who has lost a child to addiction, every father who has watched his family fall apart because of drugs, and every young person who struggles to escape the influence of gangs and street violence. It is to tell the next generation that their lives are disposable, that their dreams can be traded away for a quick profit, and they have no value beyond money, that they can be made from their suffering. You are a charlatan and a fraud, a disgrace. As you know, I say, a dirty dread. You're not a rasta, you're a dread, dirty dread. Any dread, any man will say, them support BUCHANAN and ISAT BUCHANAN will destroy black people life, or I want them on them. And a rasta, dread. You could have rap with turban like a more. You could have said, El Selassie is the Almighty a million times. You're still dread, you're not rasta. You're dread, you're fake, you're fraud, you're charlatan. This kind of narrative, this attempt to recast criminals as hero is a poison to the soul of our communities, man. Why if you do that? Two men, not because them are not rasta, them are dread. I dreaded them long year array. A tarnish rasta. Since when rasta a rear admiral? Since when rasta a Timan? Tell me now, since when rasta a Timan? And I celebrated by black people when time we them say we're homophobic. And you are desensitized the people. I tell them say, oh, the government for free it up in our own not talk about. Because them do it a nigga a long time. Repeating the talking points of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization that we in Ugly Some, Baby Trump and the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization was taking the government to task to allow the two same-sex men from America as diplomats to come in our country, and our government must break the law to facilitate them. But we are a nation of laws. We don't want lawlessness, man. That's so the PMP criminal organization operate. Destroy the lives of many and protect the life of the few. That's how it's all about. But we are trying to save them, you know. That's how we are doing over here. We know, say, some of them lazy. But hey, if we save one life, the one life they can multiply. I just saw it go. So it is, yeah, tell the next generation that them life disposable. You know, no respect for them, man. They are wicked. So those who advocated for this distorted view are nothing but pushing our youth down a path of destruction, leading them to a life of crime that only end in misery, imprisonment, or death. Every person that I have known who involved in a court dealing end up get a violent death. I don't know any one of them that die peacefully. Because the destruction we follow that drugs, you can't escape it. Look how much money you make. You ain't gonna be bitter. Because you destroy many lives if you achieve that. Why? If you see them eye water there, when people look upon them mother and them father, look upon all the girl named Simone Biles, the Olympian, the American, if you're mother and father, the way them love coca, them grandmother for raise she and her sibling. And you talk about say this man do him time. You think people are hooked to cocaine, them have any time? They have any time? You talk about them do them time? Which time that? After you destroy people's life. Why? If he say what? If he say the world, if he say you're going to escape because a man say, oh, him put a pen and say, we expunge your record, so you're not a criminal conviction. And then you turn him all in a GAP, him a sign, say, him never convicted for no crime. Like, oh, show me an honest liar. Show me an honest criminal. We are not dummy like you. You lie like what? A million liars spitting in your mouth. I left it to Fountain Moja and God. Those who advocated for a distorted view are doing nothing but pushing our youth down a path of destruction and leading them into a life of crime that only end in misery, imprisonment, or death. You, Mutabaruka, the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, and the others are not mentors. You people are wolves in sheep clothing, leading our young men and women into a darkness from which they will never return. The fire must be lit for the wicked, the ones who celebrate corruptions, who glorify criminals, and who turn a blind eye to the devastation that drug trafficking causes. These individuals who dare to elevate ISAT Buchanan as a role model are nothing less than traitors to the black race. They are traitors to every young person who dream of a life free from violence, poverty, and crime. They are not just misguided. They are a danger to the future of our people, a danger that must be exposed and condemned for what it truly is. You, Mota Baroka, and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization are traitors and enemies of our people. Youths them. ISAT Buchanan will die a twice convicted court dealer. And no matter about a revisionist, storytelling can change that. Anyone who dare to call this man a role model is not just misguided. They are enemies of progress, enemies of truth, enemies of the black youth whose lives they seek to lead astray. They are enemies of every honest effort to build a future where young people can thrive without falling into traps set by criminality and deceit. Fire for the wicked. Fire for Mota Baroka. Fire for the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. We must stand firm against these false prophets who seek to drag our community backwards. And instead, we must elevate through role models who inspire, uplift, and guide our youth towards greatness. The government needs to do something about this. Every convicted criminal record must be restored. Because when these people migrate to the United States of America, they haven't changed. You see, we do a story about a farmer policeman named Schoolboy Richie. See him come to America and I see him crime him involved in it. Them give him clean police record, the PNP criminal organization, and come a foreigner and still commit crime. Him dead last week. So that make sense to me. Mota Baroka is a fraud. The PNP criminal organization is a threat, an enemy to my people, black people, who are 99% of the population in Jamaica. And before we end, we want you to watch this video, a reminder of what it is when someone take coke, the same coke that Mota Baroka pretend is a victimless crime, to show you evidence of what it looks like to see someone who hooked on cocaine. Yeah, hooked, when them get hooked on cocaine, the hardest thing for rehabilitation, because that part of that brain is damaged. It's like a sore, can't heal. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. Then we come and then we end this video. We know so the goldfish them gone a long time.
Come meet me at the shop right down there, so right now. Since you want something to eat. Come, down at the shop. I'll buy something for you to eat. Now again, no money for buying no coke. Can you still take coke in and me know?
No, I'm not take it all a while.
When last you take it? When last you take it?
I take it yesterday.
So if you get the money yesterday, you don't take it by the coke. No, talk to
No. Probably Uncle Officer, I'm not telling a lie.
Probably. I love it for your honesty, babes.
Uncle Officer can't buy me a tin of milk.
I am going. I'm going to buy some of that shop.
No,
Come.
say they can't buy me a tin of milk.
Come out on the road.
Yes, I want us to break it down as a real ghetto people. How you feel, Mota Baroka? The wicked dread you are. How you feel, ISAT Buchanan? The wicked rear admiral you are. How you feel, Buju Banton? The wicked dread you are. Unconscionable evil. That is what cocaine do to our people. Them lose everything. Self-esteem, self-respect. You see it right there. So, justify that. Because you're not on a conscience. You're worse than a unconscionable criminal. You're the epitome of evil, leading our youths and down a path to destruction. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel. And before I go, it don't really matter what them do. ISAT Buchanan and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and the JLP government, you could have tried sanitize it, expunge him record and him still a convicted court dealer. Twice. Both political parties have failed Jamaica. After the next election, the GLP needs some purging. Yeah man, need to get rid of Orius Chang and Delroy Chuck and all the others who are sympathetic to criminal, who give us this man to become a lawyer and now a member of the political class. Wow. Papa show wanna take Jamaica for disrespect with people. So boy, the whole away for be criminal. Fire for all around. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.
We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid.